Hello, I'm Amy Ludwig Vanderwater, and I am grateful to have been writing with you for 50 days. Welcome to day 50 of Keeping a Notebook. This is Betsy the writing camper with her hummingbird feeder and her beehives. She is our writing clubhouse. Today's Keeping a Notebook writing chat is titled Lift a Word.
Hello, my dearies. Welcome back. It's day 50 of Keeping a Notebook. It's a little birthday here for us. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We wrote for 50 days together. Happy birthday to us. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you, Betsy, for hosting us all these days. Big high five. Our writing chat for today is titled Lift a Word. And this is a strategy. Sometimes I share with you a prompt, something like write about rain or think about your hands. But a strategy is something we can come back to again and again and again. And this is one that I learned, about 25 years ago when I was a new writing teacher. And I was studying at the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project at Columbia University, and I learned this strategy, and I've come back to it again and again and again. So I wish I could remember who exactly taught it to me, but wherever you are, whoever you are, thank you. This is a great strategy. All you have to do to lift a word, and you go back through your notebook and things that you've read in the past. So maybe you only wrote one paragraph, or maybe you wrote lots of pages. It doesn't matter how much writing you have, but you choose a word from writing you already have. So I put little sticky notes on here just so that I could show you the words that I was deciding between. And you can decide intentionally, like, oh, this word, or just close eyes and pick. But I went through and read and thought, this might be a fun one. So I have garage sales. It's 2 words, but close. Outhouse. You know where Clara lives. Bedtime. Grandpa. Cinnamon. So I underlined a few words and then I picked one, and I picked Grandpa. I put it on the top of a new page. I wrote May 12th, 2020, lift a word, and I wrote Grandpa. I decorated a little. And then I just wrote, and I had no idea where it would take me, and here's where it took me. Grandpa. I have never known either of my grandfathers. My dad's dad died when I was 1, and my mom's dad died when I was 2. So I have no memories of sitting on their laps for story time, or fishing together, or tossing a ball, or making spaghetti and meatballs with my grandpa. I do not have a special nickname for my grandpa, nor can I still imagine I can feel the rough hand of a grandfather ruffling my hair, because I never had those things to miss. I wonder about missing. It seems like there's the missing you do when you've had something and lost it, and then there's the missing you do when you never had something at all, kind of an imagined memory of what could have been. Now I'm thinking about which kind of missing is sadder. I think maybe the kind when you had and then lost something, because even though it's a sadder kind of missing, it only exists because you had the wonderful thing in the first place. You were lucky to have the thing to miss, so it's sad and happy too. This is making me think about the expression, it is better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. For over 25 years, I have had my mom's dad's 1927 Silver Bell 4-string banjo with his initials on the back and the mother of pearl pegs that my grandma gave him for a birthday or Christmas present. Now that our children are home during this strange time, I will hear the notes from the banjo strumming through the house as Georgia teaches herself to play. This is a gift, something I never knew I missed until I now hear it. Georgia told me the other day that my dad, George, her namesake, said he'd never heard Mom's dad play the banjo, that maybe he never played it after he came back from the war. I'm going to ask my mom about this. I wish we had a picture of him holding it or recording of him playing that banjo, recording of him playing. That banjo and his World War II letters keep Norman Herman Dreyer alive for me, but I have no such objects or stories to somehow connect me to George Charles Ludwig. I took a little journey here. I had no idea where I'd go with the word grandpa. I just knew that that was the word I wanted to pick. So I do absolutely feel that I could write a lot more about this. And I encourage you to try this strategy, lift a word. You just go back through anything. It doesn't even have to be this notebook. It could be anything. Find one word, lift it off the page, place it on the top of another page, see where it takes you. So I wish you well. I'm always happy that you're here. I'm grateful we've been together for 50 days. I think about you a lot, and I will see you soon.
I underlined several words in my notebook before I settled on the word Grandpa. Then I wrote it atop the page and wrote away. Every word is filled with worlds. All we need to do is listen. Be well.